What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Dreamer Cigars podcast. As always, I'm your host, Adam Guard, a.k.a. AG the Dreamer. We're live.
We are live, and I am your co-host, Logan Hamilton, a.k.a. AG.
Hambone. And today we are doing Cigar News.
I'm AG the Dreamer, actually. But today we are doing August Cigar News. 3 topics for you guys
August,
today.
baby.
Let's get into it.
The first one, guys, we're going to get into is, we've talked about it a little bit before, but we're going to go a little deeper. PCA, the Premium Cigar Association, if you haven't seen, we've done 2 podcasts with people from their association.
Those were great. Check those out.
They filed comments on opposing the FDA's ban on flavored cigars. And it's really, we got a lot of information about this with the Joshua Habersky episode, and just all, that was a super informational podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of information, but,
yeah.
Before we even, we talked about it on, I think it was June, maybe, the Cigar News or something like that, but flavored cigars, talking about the acids and things of that nature.
Yep.
But what we didn't really talk about is what he talked about was, what is a flavored cigar? And the FDA doesn't even classify that, right? They're talking about, I'm smoking this cigar right now. I'm getting nuttiness out of this cigar, or wood or cream, or the things we joke about.
Right.
Is that a flavored cigar? They don't even classify.
I feel like there's so many stipulations to that, but it's almost like, why are you trying to put a ban on that? It's like, I never understood it in the first place.
It sounds a little like just naive, and they talk about that flavored cigars make underage people want to smoke more. It makes it enticing to smoke when you're underage, but they also have no data.
Yeah.
They have no data backing that up.
This is, in my opinion, it's not going to go through. But I got to say, Greg Zimmerman is the president of PCA. He has the best quote that I actually really enjoyed reading. He says, "There's something inherently wrong about targeting communities for additional regulation based on race." And then he goes on to say they have a right to support their consumers' product choices, whether they are premium cigars or flavored cigars.
Absolutely. Everybody has just a right to enjoy what they enjoy. We've had the gas station cigars episode, and neither of us like them, but it does fall under this category. And it's, I really commend Greg, like you said, of just being able to step above, right, kind of we're premium cigars and we're, the high end and blah, blah, blah. And just appreciate the fact that some cultures and some races and all the above, right, they have different tastes, they have different desires, they have different, whatever it is, we won't get into that, but it's, that one is just, I guess the news today is PCA is fighting it, and we don't think it's going to go through. That's pretty much, I think, what...
That's pretty much it. We're with PCA.
The basis of this one.
So... Number 2. You gotta do the, on the news.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ron Burgundy.
Logan Hamilton. The second piece of cigar news, the U.S. final CSWC, which is the Cigar Smoking World Championship. Did you know that, Adam?
I think I did. The Cigar Smoking World Championship. I actually almost competed in this.
No way.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Here in Atlanta. They had an Atlanta representative for the United States.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell our audience what it is.
So the Cigar Smoking World Championship is the world's slowest competition. And the reason they say that is because the whole thing is based around being able to smoke a cigar as slow, or I guess as long as you can without relighting the cigar or it going out. And I have to say, I've seen the size they all smoke internationally. It's all put out there by Rocky Patel Cigars, very, very well-known brand. And it's really funny because the winners, we'll get back. The cigar is all the same size. But I've seen the size of the cigar. The winners, I don't know how they made that cigar last that long, dude.
They go to the nub, the smallest.
They do, but
well, if you look at the
even
record,
the times, we'll get into the times. This year was crazy. The reason that it's crazy Cigar News, guys. And if you want to enter it, there are a lot of cities across the entire world that participate in this. Burned by Rocky Patel here in Atlanta was the one that hosted it in Atlanta.
Right.
In the Battery next to the Braves Stadium. So you can check them out. But yeah, they all use the same cigar. They all use the same size, and it's not a big cigar. And this year, the winner of the Cigar Smoking World Championship was the record of all time in the Cigar Smoking World Championship.
And it's almost an hour off from the second place.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. I don't know. I have
incredible.
no idea. I have no idea. I actually have never even tried this. I want to try it for myself. Just go buy this cigar and try it.
Very curious if we get some free time out of our dreamer lives.
Exactly.
So the first time, the winning time.
The record right now.
In the United States.
My man Drew.
Drew Emk.
I guess, yep.
3 hours, 19 minutes, and 24 seconds.
And it's not a big cigar, guys. It's not one of those giants that makes you last 3 hours.
That's crazy.
The second place, guys, is 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 46 seconds.
Almost an hour difference. That's
I
don't know how he did that.
No idea how that's even possible.
Wow.
But Drew did beat the record this year by only 22 seconds. That was this year. There was an over an hour difference in this year. It was 22-second difference in the overall thing. So I feel like Drew was definitely like, there's smoke coming out.
Yeah.
You know, I got to look
Just
at the videos. I haven't looked up any videos. I'm sure it's out there. But
that's awesome.
Drew is from North Carolina. Drew, congratulations, man. That's super fun. But it's just another fun thing that, it's not important cigar news like the flavor band or anything,
That's fun, though. I think...
Well, there's a fun aspect to cigars to have some fun with it and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, before we looked up these pieces of news, I had no idea this even existed.
Right.
And now I'm very curious. So
I told you, man, it was like 2 months ago in Atlanta, and I was like, I should go to this. I should do it, and I was busy that day or something. I can't remember, but I was like, it's probably not a big deal. And then I saw that, and I was like, man, I want to know. If I gave it my full, what would, if I just, was like, all right.
I can see him practicing. I can see you practicing for, hours a day. Have, 2 going at a time.
Right, all right. I'm going to do 2 different strategies. This one I'm going to light heavy. This one, play with it. Yeah, I think it would be really fun.
That's funny.
But, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of crazy cigar news this August, but the last one is...
It's a kicker. The last one's a kicker.
It's one we've talked about before, and I honestly did not see this one coming.
Yeah, this one's pretty wild. It's La Flor Dominicana.
LFD, for those of you
LFD.
Yep, there you go.
Their NFT humidor.
LFD NFT. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's been a long day, guys.
The LFD NFT humidor sells for $85,000.
So we told you guys, I think it was also in June Cigar News. I'm not exactly sure, but that this NFT auction was coming out with LFD about their Andalusian Bull, the new size, super rare, limited edition. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be 7 NFTs sold, and only those retailers can sell these cigars. Mm-hmm. So the first one, the auction happened this week, and it sold for $85,000.
Which is just...
It's a 50 count humidor that is personalized for each auction winner, and it has 50 of these cigars in it. If I'm not mistaken, the owners of the NFTs will be able to purchase 70 of these specific golden bulls, is what they're calling them, per month. So if you know, and actually as of today even, so there's 7 of these sold. I think 3 of them are sold now. I don't know what the third one went for. The second one went for $76,000 to the same retailer.
The same retailer.
That guy's all in, guys. If you know that guy, go buy his cigars to help him out. Pay for that. Pay for that.
Yeah.
$150,000 worth of cigars, and.
Guy's a big LFD fan right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my man Lido makes some good cigars. I can't deny that. But
yeah, that's pretty
this
wild.
Andalusian Bull uses an Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper over a Dominican binder and Dominican fillers. They're grown in Estancia La Flor de Palma.
Great pronunciation, Adam.
Nailed it. I'm telling you, I nailed that. But it's not sold in stores unless somebody buys this auction. Super specific. Again, just kind of a super fun topic. That we like to talk about. You can find a good cigar for cheap, but sometimes you can find a good cigar for a lot of money.
And sometimes you can find a good NFT for $85,000.
It's sweeping the nation. We'll see if the NFT world lasts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know what else to say about that.
I think that's a perfect wrap up right there. You know,
it's absolutely ridiculous.
That's some good August cigar news right there, AG.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you want to learn more about cigars, you know where to find us. Just shoot us a comment. We answer every single comment. We love helping out you guys. If you have any specific cigar news that you want covered, just let us know. We'll make sure it's covered in that month segment. So without further ado, I think that's a wrap.
I think it is. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notifications when we are going live.
Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.